I've seen this look before, at least a couple of times. Does anybody else feel that way about her too? Hi there to all of my wig friends. I am Nikki and welcome back to my channel, everybody. If you happen to be new, well, so glad you are here. I hope you'll stick around for a while. All you have to do is join the party and click the subscribe button. Then you will get notified and not miss any of my uploads because I never really know when I'm going to throw one at you since I don't have a set schedule anymore. And I would hate for you to miss any. And if you haven't already subscribed, thank you so very much. I greatly do appreciate it. So I do have another wig to review for you today. That's what I bring you a lot of here on my channel. And of course, I'll be telling you everything that you need to know about her. And I would love to hear from you in return. So please go down in the comments and give me your respectful feedback. I also happily do take requests. Don't forget about that. So if there is a wig you would like me to review, let me know and I'll look into it for you. So this wig that I'm reviewing for you today, I purchased from Poshmark, and unfortunately she did not come with the stock card, but thankfully I can just look her up online and tell you about her that way. So who I have today is a wig from MOTOWN Tress, and she is in the style Pure. She's a 13x7 HD lace front with a false scalp. The color I have her in is 3T4/blonde, and it says here that you don't need a wig cap because she's got that false scalp. She also has an adjustable band, and she is heat safe up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So down in the description box, I will be sure to list some places that you can purchase her from, but this is Pure right out of the box. Thankfully, she still has the lace attached, so we are gonna take a look at that as well as the cap construction. So here's the lace, and it is slightly darker shaded, but that shouldn't be a problem. It still looks really nice and transparent. She has some baby hairs there also that I can see. And then when I flip her inside out, first thing I notice is the adjustable strap. So here's how it's adjustable. And then the 13x7 lace area that has that false scalp. She has one comb here and one comb here, so one on each side. Plus she does also come with a comb in the back. Plus she has regular adjustable straps. She has this lining that covers the wefts, which I really like a lot. And let me just see about stretching her here. Yeah, not too bad. Kind of what I was expecting. I always want to see at least a little bit of give, and that's what she's got. Cap size looks to be about medium size, so I'm not really sure if she's larger head friendly. I always won't know until I put her on. So let me go put her on, style her up, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts. See, now that didn't take very long at all now, did it? I am back. So let's first talk about this eyeshadow look, this yellow and green moment I've got going on here. I used a couple different things to create it. A first one being the Antidote palette from Be Perfect Cosmetics. Gotta open it for you. So there's that one. And then also on my lids, I am wearing this liquid duochrome from Unearthly Cosmetics. That is super gorgeous, and it is in the shade MC1. If I can get it closed again. All right, so Miss Pure here. Feels like I've seen this look before, at least a couple of times. Does anybody else feel that way about her too? You know, after a while, they'll kind of start to look the same, right? But I do recognize her as in some other styles, especially Lily, which is also a wig from MOTOWN Tress that I recently reviewed. So maybe that's why I'm getting those vibes. But either way, as I like to describe that quality and color make the difference, which is so very true. And I will be going over all of that with her. Now, I do have a couple cons, which I will get to when we get to that point. So just bear with me here. But she does, of course, have a lot of good qualities going for her as well. I mean, just look at how beautiful she is. She's simple but elegant. Yes, I know that's a contradiction that I like to use a lot, but it's the best way to describe looks like this because she has the simplicity about her, but she's got that elegance about her as well. She's perfect for a lot of different occasions, which, you know, a lot of wigs are. It's just, I can actually envision her being worn casually for date night, girls' night out, you name it. She's perfect for everything because of this style. It's super beautiful, especially with these simple light curls and waves that she has. It looks really nice and natural, especially with this density. Check out that. Perfect. Her overall length, I would say, is probably about, if I have to guess correctly, 24 inches. She's right at my boobs and I'm 5'5". She's got layers too. They're a bit on the longer side, which I think help make the style have a little bit more definition. So I do actually like that. And just look at the bounce and body that she has. Really, really nice movement. So I think it's super gorgeous. Just super duper gorgeous. Especially in this color. It's not the first time I've reviewed it either. Probably won't be the last time. Just a very beautiful shade of blonde. So gotta scooch in a little bit here. Start off with a slight darker root, but what I really like about this, it's like a true ombre because it starts out darker and then gets lighter as you go down further, but you don't have that harshness between them either. It's a really nice professional blend. So I think that looks very beautiful. And this blonde is stunning, especially right here around the face. It gives a little bit of a pop. And you can't go wrong with this luster either, just as I was expecting it. Looks like a beautiful, healthy shine. Her texture, I'd say, is light yaki. There is a bit of silkiness in there, so it does have that good balance between silkiness and coarseness. I like to describe it that way so you have a better idea of just exactly how she feels. And of course you want that good balance between those two things so that way the hair feels realistic, which she does. She's feeling really nice and soft. I actually love how she is feeling. Just like to do this once in a while. So it feels good, and also this is the type of texture I think is multicultural, meaning will look natural on you regardless of your race or ethnicity. But I want to show you what she looks like from the side and the back, so let's do that. I do like her down the back. I might wear her that way. We shall see. Let me just pull it all forward for right now. All right, so here's where a con comes in. I hate the cons, but she tangles. Wigs tangle, right? But she tangles a little bit more than I would like her to. So just running my fingers through her, like this top layer, I can get through the most easily. But when you get further down, it's when it gets a little more difficult, especially when you have this type of density. You would expect her not to tangle this much, so that's why I'm a bit disappointed there. And I'm just worried that she's going to get damaged quickly, especially here on the ends because of that. So just be extra cautious with her. But what I do like though is how she bounces right back into place when you do comb through her. So she's kind of easy to manage that way. She's not going to get messy quickly basically, but again, just be careful with the tangles. Thankfully though, shedding is very minimal, so in a way that makes up for it. I guess it just depends on which you find more important. But now once again, she is a 13x7, so you have options with how you want to part her. And yes, I know I did the simple basic center part once again. What can I say? That's just how I like it lately. And with this color too, I just thought it looked prettier right down the face like that. So going with the center part was the best choice for me. So at least you have options though, which is good. And then also too, she has that fake scalp, as I mentioned, which I know some people hate, but it does say in the description that you don't need to wear a wig cap with her. And I do agree with that. I, however, decided to wear a wig cap just because I want to protect the hair I have underneath. But again, you have a choice with that. If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to. She's still going to look pretty natural. So this is the part that I created. I don't mind it. I just put a couple coats of powder there to make that look more natural for me. But I really do like this fake scalp. It's one that I can live with. And then she's laying really nice and flat, which is important. So this right here, I really like. Plus she's got these little bit of baby hairs, I think are nice and help make it look more realistic as well. So to me, again, this is just my opinion on the matter, but I feel like this is one of those wigs that people won't know you're wearing a wig unless they're like right up in your face. So that's what I like about her too. Now she does have a little bit of pre-plucking, not the most that I've seen, not the worst that I've seen either. So let me show you here. I think this is pretty decent because especially with the baby hair situation, that makes this look really nice. Very super easy to blend. Obviously a little bit of lift up there. And then using my own baby hairs right here, that just kind of covers up that lace. So again, super easy to blend. That looks really nice and realistic. Of course, you got the same thing going on over here on this side. So you can see she's fitting around those edges perfectly. One of the other cons though with her is this. I cut it out. I couldn't help it. I used to love these things and rave about them until I started wearing them more often, and then I started to dislike them more and more. I just find it to be kind of uncomfortable, and then it was kind of hanging down a little bit. It wasn't fitting properly. Even with the adjustable strap with it, it still wasn't working for me. So that's a personal preference. At least it's an easy thing to remove, and it's not going to affect the way the wig fits. So that's one thing you can take into consideration. So she's fitting nicely and comfortably. And I also do think she's larger head friendly. I did take those regular adjustable straps a bit tighter than usual, but she's got quite a bit of wiggle room. I wouldn't say she's large cap though. I'm just saying she should fit everybody perfectly. So she's got a couple cons, but she also has a lot of pros. I'm going to go ahead and give her the thumbs up and recommend this unit. She has a lot of good qualities and she's beautiful. I think a lot of you would love her if you have her. So that's just how I feel about it. Don't forget to tell me how you feel about her in the comments. Let me know too if you already have her. And please be sure to let me know if you decide to go get her after watching this review. That's it. You know, I stick to the point. But thank you so very, very much for watching. I will catch you next time in my next video. So until then, bye-bye.